What's up, my Finna love? Sisters Finna D coming to you all from Finna Team News. YouTube be picking and choosing when they're going to flag your video and when they're going to let something slide. So, you can't be saying, putting gang in your title, because even though it's a show, they might misinterpret it and say, oh, she's talking about, go ahead and shut the whole video down. So that's why I simply just, put in there, preview of Kandi new show, and then I put old lady and the exactly that G word. YouTube, ugh, so sensitive, but I get it. Some of you wanted me to do a review on the preview or the trailer, I should say, of Kandi and the Gang, okay? Her new reality TV show slash spin-off and all of that, all right? I have that, laughter, like I've been laughing in my voice because I just saw the scene where the aunties are about to get in the fight and one of them screamed, "Go to church!" Oh, just hilarious. I will wait to watch the show before I say too much, because I was going to say in a preview, we saw people almost coming to blows, but it did not get to that point. But on this show, when I say see more different day, what I mean is, the employees hooking up, having inappropriate relationships with each other. Todd, putting his foot down and talking to the kitchen manager. Like, this is your kitchen, so why are things not running smoothly? And Kandi did not appreciate that, and you already know the tears started flowing, and when her voice starts cracking, it's a wrap, okay? Her aunties and her mother, they are not here for most of the people that work there. Based on the preview, when they asked them who is your favorite, basically employee, and they were all quiet. Kandi and Todd catching some of the employees on camera, saying not so pleasant things about them, saying Kandi and Todd don't give a ish, and they feeling betrayed. You work for us and this is how you feel. Basically, you are entitled to your opinion, but if you feel that way, let us know. But how many people feel that way about their employer, but they need a check, okay? These bills ain't going to pay it themselves, so they're not going to say anything. So they had conversations with that employee, another manager coming in and telling them how he's going to run their business when it should be the other way around. Collectively, it looks great. I will absolutely be watching and giving my review. But I will say that instead of people focusing on the show, yes, you had a few congratulations here and there, but the comment section is just filled with, "I'd rather watch Kandi than Portia's dysfunctional ghetto stage show." Amen. Portia's show is plain stupid bunch of cartoon characters and idiots. Okay, right. I'm here for the tag Dennis-ish. He ain't sugarcoating nothing. Okay, agreed. Yes, it's the go to church for me. I told you that part was funny. Yes, Kandi, this how you do a spin-off. This looks slightly more professional than Portia's show. Slightly, that's an understatement. Portia was a hot mess. Kandi sure is what it's giving. Love the way it's looking. Exactly. Todd was a Bravo producer and he pitched this to showcase OLG, so it had to be on point. Most people forget that Todd was a part of the production crew, and that's how Kandi met him. So I'm not going to read anymore. Portia did post, okay, congratulating Kandi. Portia and her fiance did repost the show congratulating Kandi. In as much as I might not be here for Portia Williams, I get it. Yes, trust me, Portia's show was a hot mess. I get it. Portia is on her second spin-off with Bravo. Kandi is on her 150th spin-off with Bravo. And congratulations to both of them, whether you're here for the other one or not. For the comments like this, no hate, but Kandi isn't interesting enough to have a spin-off. Honestly, about to be another boring and unnecessary addition to Bravo. How come the most boring person ever gets all the spin-offs? What people keeps forgetting is that Kandi have a team, okay? When you have hilarious people around you, you don't really have to do anything, honestly. Her crew, her auntie, her mother, her aunties, her mother, the Kandi clique, She comes with an entire entourage. She comes with a gang of people, exactly. And that's all she needs. They can carry the show because she's the boss. So as the boss, she comes in, she gave her input, the same thing with Todd, have a few conversations here and there. But if her employees and the people on the show are messy enough, that's it. That's all you need. And that right there has helped Kandi's storyline for a lot of seasons. The season where her mom and her husband went at it, that was Kandi's storyline. You know, her aunt, Berta, coming in and all of those things. So that's why Kandi will continue to survive when it comes to the storyline part. Of course, all of the other amazing things that Kandi continued to do. I do want to talk about my personal experience at the restaurant. I went there. I suggested a few years ago for the very first Black Bachelorette, Rachel Lindsay, to meet me there. She was in town. I was supporting her heavy. The way I posted about Kenya Moore, that's how I posted about Rachel. She was receiving a lot of like racist comments and backlash and things like that. So the same way how I ride for Kenya, I did the same for Rachel, defending her, posting behind the scenes videos to show people this is the real Rachel, and the way how, you know, the show is editing her and her now husband is not true and all of that. And she really appreciated that.
And what's funny is that there's a fan out there, shout out to Vina. She has literally put together like R&B stories from the beginning. And this one says that her voice is so soothing, so she puts on the clips and falls asleep to these clips of our season. It's all actually amazing. She does an amazing job.
No, it's really sweet.
We had a few conversations, you know, via DM, and then we met. She loved the Real Housewives franchise, and I was like, well, why don't we meet at Kandi's restaurant, since, you know, you love the show? It would be nice if we meet there. So we met at the restaurant. We had a great time. The food was decent.
I'm still on my mouth.
And this is what I got. This is what I, right. We are at the old lady gang. Right. I did not like that I could hear or almost hit the elbow of my neighbor. That's how close the seating arrangement was in one of the areas where we were sitting. I am aware they have different levels and they have the VIP areas and all of that, but the location where we were seated, I could literally hear the other person's conversation or touch them. That's how close we were. That's the only thing I would say I didn't like about the experience, because the tables were so close to each other. But apart from that, the food was great. I had no issues with parking.
And, you know, so this is the back of the building right here. I'm trying to give you guys the whole play. So this is the back entrance of the building right here. So this is a video of that. So go ahead and look at that.
Okay, this is the back of OLG. If you are a long-time supporter, then you already know the allergies be kicking my butt. So if my voice in some of the clips sounds like this deep bass, just already know it was kicking my butt, but I had to get my video up. So just heads up, like, ooh, who is that deep sounding person? That's me. Before I continue talking about my parking experience, I want to quickly say I'm going to put images of myself on a screen. For those of you who don't know what I look like, most of you know what I look like, but for those of you who are new, I'm going to do that because I'm aware that the images and the video that I got from the screen recording I did of when Rachel Lindsay and myself went at Kandi's and Todd restaurant, it came out very blurry. You can barely see my face. So if you just see these random pictures pop on the screen, yes, excuse the hat. I love my hats. I love my shades. And excuse the bunny hop poses. Just for those of you who couldn't really get a glimpse of what I look like in the images with Rachel and in the video, that's why I'm doing it. So I said that the service was good. Okay. I didn't like the seating arrangements, but they do have options. They have different levels, and they also have VIP. It was probably just around that time. Maybe things have changed. The food was good. Parking was great. I did have to pay to park where I park. It's been so long. I do not want to quote the wrong price, but I know that it wasn't more than $20. I did not have to stand in line because of the weekday that I went and the time of day that I went. Most people were at work. So it was when I parked my car, I think my car and two other cars were there but the parking lot was empty. There were no lines. We walked in, got seated, served, and everything was great except the seating. And I know right now, due to COVID, if the seating arrangements are still that way, I know that they were shut down for a while renovating. So maybe things are different now, but everything else was great. I'm wishing Kandi and her entire family absolutely nothing but the best. I'm wishing all of you the best, and take care.
And here my final loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.